today I'll be going on to the ln part, and after that we will start doing the examples. There are only 2 examples today. But sad to say, in this ln differentiation, we have to apply the rules of logarithm. Okay, at certain parts. Right? Now let's take a look. I gave you this formula. When you differentiate ln x is 1 over x, am I supposed to say that? I gave you this formula some time ago, a few days ago, I can't remember which day, okay? Then I gave you another formula, which I find that it was useful. Okay? And that is this one. I gave you these 2, right? Okay? And I'm going to apply these 2 in today's work. Will that be okay? Today's example is just example 8 and example 9. Sorry, and example 10, 3 examples. Then after that, I will be going on to whatever that we have. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the first one. Okay. I'm going to differentiate this. Now class, before I do that, right, I'm going to rewrite this first. Usually we don't like to write powers as decimal, am I right to say that? We write it as fraction, it's easier. Am I right to say that? Okay? Now, so I'm going to do divide x. Okay? You agree this is chain rule? I bring down what? Half. Negative half, right? Then I differentiate the inside. Will be 1 over x, right? Because it's just ln x, ma. The b class. So when I simplify this, it will be 1 over 2x square root 1 plus ln x. Can you see it's very simple? Okay, just apply chain. Okay, second one. Of course, this one, you will know that I have to do product. Okay? So, dy dx. I fix this. I differentiate this is what? 1 over x. Very good. Plus, I fix this. Then I differentiate that. I have 2x, right? Okay? I simplify. I'll have x plus 2x ln x. Okay? Can you see it's quite simple? Alright. Last one. I got to do quotient rule. Square the bottom, right? Okay. Fix the bottom, differentiate the top, right? Minus fix the top, differentiate the bottom, right? So I will get ln x minus 1 fraction. You cannot have a fraction here. Oh my God, right like that. Very bad. So that, right? Okay. I cannot have a fraction in the numerator. So can you see I can multiply x over x? I multiply by 1. So if I multiply by x over x, what do I get? X ln x right on top. Minus x then. Minus 1, right? Over what? X ln x squared. That's how I get the answer over there. Okay. Now then I need to revise one concept of logarithm here. I want to know, are they the same? Are they the same? This one ln x means what? Ln x times ln x. This one is ln of the x squared. For this one, actually we can write it as this. Alright, you can bring the power down. This one, you cannot bring the power down because it's not the same. Everybody clear with what I'm saying? Okay, good. Now, so that will complete my example 8. Are you okay? I'm moving on to example 9. All of you look at example 9. Differentiate each function with respect to x. There are 4 questions there. Okay? Now, can I clean out this already? Because I need the space. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's do slowly now. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do this properly. Okay, all of you look up. All of you look up. dy dx will be, you keep the 5, right? When I differentiate ln, right, it's just that particular one, fx, right? Then on top is what? You differentiate the inside, right? So what does it give me? Just 4x a bit. Correct? Yeah? So this will give me a 20x over 2x squared minus 3. Everybody okay? Maybe I write it over here. Do you still want this message? Buy history 10-year series at bookshop by Friday. I don't know which Friday I'm talking about. Okay? Complete 2020 SBQ, don't know what is it? By term 2. You all still need this? No need, very good. Please cancel off. I can't stand this okay? Because I need to write something here. So I want to write this. I want to write this here so that you can refer. Everybody clear? Now, you look 5 I stay, right? I differentiate ln of this, right? I put the function below that, I differentiate up on top. Can you see? It's the second one. Everybody okay? Okay, alright, good. Let's look at part B. Let's look at part B. This is a very naughty question. Can you see got ln, got ex now? You understand? The worst thing is got ln, got ex, and then got sine, cosine. Then must well forego that question. Because most of you will get it wrong. But don't worry. First here first. dy dx. Okay, like, all look up. Don't try and copy what I say. First, you keep this, right? Then you differentiate this, right? Correct. It's negative. Now you keep this one, correct? Then you differentiate the top, become what? It's negative 1, right? Can you see this one? Very easy to make mistake. Do you know what I'm talking about here? Do you know what I'm talking about here? I repeat. When you differentiate, 1 is 0. Minus you keep, correct? Correct? Then how to differentiate is you keep this, then you differentiate the top. When you differentiate the top, it's negative 1. Everybody okay? Okay, so the final answer is e minus x over 1 minus e minus x. Okay, but of course, e minus x, you look at the textbook, e minus x is actually 1 over ex, right? So that's why they put it down. It's fine. If you leave it like that, also fine. It doesn't matter. Everybody okay? Can you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, but you'll realize that if I leave it like that, it's not totally simplified. I'm going to show you now. Okay, how to totally simplify. All of you look up. Don't do. Do you agree that this is actually e minus x times 1 over 1 minus e minus x? Is that right? E minus x is 1 over ex, then times. Correct? So it's 1 over, now this times this is ex, right? What is e minus x times, sorry, ex times e minus x? X minus x, right? Power minus power, so this is 0, right? What's e0? 1. That's why they get this. If you don't know how to simplify this, it's not because you don't know differentiation. It's because you don't know your logarithm and your indices. Do you understand? Can or cannot? Can or cannot? You follow what I'm saying? Okay, huh? Okay, good. Next question. Part C. I will show you two ways of doing this, and then you tell me which one is better. Okay? Are we ready? Please do not copy everything that I write because it's only a waste of time. When you practice, you already know what it is. It's just that now I'm telling you. Okay? Now I'm going to do it two ways. Everybody listen up first. Do not copy. You copy, I throw your whole notebook up. You balik go and print again. Go. This one remains, right? Look at the next formula. Then I differentiate this one, right? 3, 2, then times 2, right? So what does it give me? Right? Simplify this one, plus this one, left one time, right? So what is that? Okay? This is one way of doing it. Okay? That's another way of doing it, which is easier. Do you agree? Power 3 can bring down, right? So I will get a answer is the same, but this one is easier. Okay? Everybody clear? But I need to caution you on one thing. Okay? I need to caution you on one thing. Because once you do this, differentiation is perfectly fine. The answer will be the same. I want you to look at something that I'm going to do here. I'm going to do this in two ways. This is solving already, right? This is logarithm solving. I want you to look at the board. I want to tell you one of the ways actually doesn't work because you are eliminating one of the solution which is wrong. Okay, now some people will say, alright, this is not e to the power of 0, right? So, correct now. I said don't copy now. Don't understand copy also no use. Okay? X square root is plus minus 1, right? So 2x minus 1 is actually 1 or I have 0 and 1, right? Correct. Now, if you plug this in, if it's 0, negative 1 squared is still positive. No? Can you see what I'm talking about? This one works. No? How about this? When I put in 1, 2 minus 1 is still 1, right? Square, it still works. No? Because remember the inside must be positive. But because you square it, though 0 is negative 1, it's still correct based on this equation. Okay, now what if someone do this way? All of you look up. Can you see this person is applying logarithm? Okay? Am I right? Can you see if you bring down the power, you actually lose one solution? Can you see it? You actually lose one solution because this is not the original equation. You simplified it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? This is where students make mistakes. That's why I need to point it out to you. Okay? But when you do differentiation, no worries. It doesn't affect. You understand what I'm talking about? But when you are solving and you apply the rule here, you are missing the solution x equals to 0. Because who said x equals to 0 doesn't work? It still works. When this is 0, this is negative 1 square, this is still positive. Everyone clear with what I am saying? Yes or no? Okay, so what am I trying to tell you here? If you solve, right, never use the rule. Use this one. Understand? But when you differentiate, you use the rule. Because it simplifies your work. Everybody clear with what I'm talking about? Can or cannot? Okay. I give you about 1 minute. You want to take down whatever you want to say, just take down. Okay, write some notes. What you want to say, you just write down. Let's look at part B. Now, this one, a lot of you, when you see this, right, straight away, you will say, wow, I fixed this, right, at the bottom, right? Agree? Then I'm going to differentiate this using the quotient rule. Am I right to say that? No, you run into trouble. Okay, I teach you a better way. Would that be okay? Now, all look up, all look up. Do you agree I can rewrite ln x cubed plus ln cosine 2x minus ln x plus 1? Apply the rules, the laws of logarithm. Times means plus, right? Divide means minus, right? Remember or not? Your log rules. Okay? This is your log rules. Are you clear? Okay, now, after this, right, it's going to be simplified. Can you all don't do first? Can you don't copy anything? Can you please listen to me? I'm very sad to you. Don't listen to me, okay? Please listen to me, alright? Okay, I'm going to simplify this. Everybody okay until here? Yeah? Why am I saying that? Why did I say that I'm making life easier for you? All look up. All look up. And you? 3. When I differentiate this, it becomes 1 over x, right? How come your board suddenly can move forward? Is there something wrong with it? Plus, ln of this, right? It will be cosine 2x, correct? What if I differentiate cosine 2x? Minus sine 2x, I must still times 2x. The inside still must. Then I minus. When I differentiate, this is x plus 1, then 1 on top. Okay, class? Correct, huh? So I will get 3 over x minus 2 sine 2x over cosine 2x minus 1 over x plus 1. Now, I need to warn you here. Sine 2x over cosine 2x gives me what? Tangent 2x, right? So the final answer will be everybody clear now? Everybody clear now? Then you will ask me, Cher, I show you what you will do in exam, okay? Confirm one. I don't need to say it. I don't need to see the exam, I also know. You will do this one because you memorize what I said, right? So you will do this. I'm telling you, you're about to a whole lot of trouble. You understand? You will say, wow. You say, right? You write also write on me, okay? Don't do this one, please, okay? I fix this. I fix this, right? Hey, I'm talking to you. Am I right to say that? I put it at the bottom, right? There. Correct? So I put like this. That means it's 1 over this, right? Agree? Then I must differentiate this one. Huh? Then you will say, oh, square the bottom. Feed the bottom. Differentiate the top now. I'm glad this. If I differentiate the top, I still got product. You understand what I'm talking about? You will die an instant death. No need to eat instant noodle, instantly die. You understand what I'm talking about? So don't make your life difficult in this manner. Everybody clear? That's why I'm introducing you to this. But I told you already, this can only be used for differentiation. Do not use it for solving. Because it will delete some answers. Like what I showed you just now. Everybody okay? Can, huh? Okay, good. Now if you do this right, and you actually get the answer right, and it's only too much, right? I really salute you. I always salute such people who have such perseverance though. Okay, because I don't have, I straight away don't do it, so what? You get what I mean or not? Okay, don't do also won't die one. The other parts I get full marks. Am I right? Okay? Alright, good. Now, next. Have we look at the last example? Example 10. Okay. Let's look at example 10. Okay. Now, whatever that's in page 86, right? The differentiation, that one, right, is already on the board. Mine is the easier version. Everybody clear? Mine's the easier version. Okay, now let's take a look at example 10. Wow. The diagram shows the curve C with equation blah blah. Okay, let me just sketch it now. Something like that, huh? Then the line goes like that, right? So let me just, this is a C, this is a B, this is a P, this is a D, this is a O. Okay. The diagram shows the curve C with equation da. That means this curve C has this equation. Y equals to 2x minus ln 4x plus 1. Okay. O is the origin. P is the point on C where x is equals to 1. They tell you P is the point on C where x is equals to 1. What does it mean? That means this is 1, right? Okay? Okay? Alright, good. Then what else did they say? The normal to C. Was it? The normal to C at P meets the x-axis at the point A and the y-axis at the point B. Yeah. The normal, not the tangent. Okay? Find the exact coordinates of the minimum point of C. That means I want to find the exact coordinates. Now what do you mean by exact? When the question says exact, you either leave it in terms of pi, okay, in terms of ln, or in terms of root. You don't go and put 3 sig feet. You understand? They want the exact. Everybody clear? Okay, what did they say? They want to find the coordinate of this minimum point, right? Now, all of you look up. Minimum point means what? dy dx what? 0. Okay, very good, right? Now let's take a look. I'm not doing slowly. All look up here. Do not copy this in your textbook. I don't love you, it's confirmed in the textbook. If not, I don't have the question also. Okay? Y equals to 2x minus ln 4x plus 1. I'm going to find dy dx, right? Okay, all of you look up. I differentiate this become what? 2. Very good. I follow negative, right? Then I put 4x plus 1, right? Then what is the top? 4, right? This will be my differentiation, okay? So for minimum point, dy dx must be 0. Same logic, same logic. So I will have okay? Now I'm going to do this. Am I right? What do you think I'm trying to do? Cross multiply. So x will be 1/4. Everybody okay? Okay. When x is 1/4, y will be 2 into 1/4 minus ln 4 into 1/4 plus 1, right? I sub into 1. So this will give me a what? Half minus ln 2. Am I right now? Now this is called exact. Don't go and simplify. So the minimum point is actually 1/4 half minus ln 2. Is that clear? This is called exact. Everybody okay? So I found already. Are you all okay? Can you see it looks difficult? Actually it's not. It's based on the concept of minimum point. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. This is 1/4 half minus ln 2. Is that clear? This is the minimum point. Are we okay so far? Because there are actually 3 parts now here. You know? Part 1 okay? Can, okay, let's look at part 2. Find the exact coordinates of A and of B. If I want to find that, I must find the equation of the normal, correct? Then I put the y-axis and the x-axis, alright? Okay, now let's take a look here. Part 2, Now I already found dy dx is like that. Okay. Now the normal at this point, I must find the gradient of the tangent first, right? When x is what? 1. Correct, I am talking to forward 3. Yeah? Okay, all of you look up. When x is 1, dy dx is 2 minus 4 over 4 plus 1, right? Because x is 1. So this will be 2 minus 4 over 5. 1 over 5, right? 1 over 5 is what? 6 over 5, correct? Okay. This is the gradient of the tangent. Agree? Gradient of the tangent. Correct? Dy dx so it's gradient of the tangent, right? So what's the gradient of the normal? Tangent of normal negative 5 over 6, right? No need to talk about it. Am I right? Okay, now then I need to do something here first. Now at here, x is 1, right? So I will sub in. So this is actually 2 minus ln 5, correct? The coordinates of P is actually 1, 2 minus ln 5. Can you see? This is the coordinates of P. Okay, so the equation of normal. Okay, all of you look at this is important. Y minus the y coordinate. Gradient x minus the x coordinate. Okay. Correct. Okay, so this will become correct? Yes or no? Negative, after that. Wait, I think I made a mistake. Plus, right? It should be a plus then a minus, my mistake. Because I bring over already. Everybody okay? Now, can all of you use a calculator for me, please? Can you key in what is 5 over 6 plus 2? I want it in improper fraction. 17 over 6. Is it correct? Yes or no? Okay, so this is my equation of the normal. Okay? Am I done with part 2? Okay, all of you look up now. At A, right? A here. What is 0? What is 0? Y is 0. Agree? Y is 0. So therefore, 0 equals to negative 5 over 6x plus 17 over 6 minus 1, 5. So 5 over 6x is 17 over 6 minus 1, 5, right? Okay, so what is my x? Agree? Yeah? Can? So this will be what? Correct now? Okay, so what is my coordinates of A? Agree? Agree? Yes or no? Yes, okay. How about at B? What is 0? X is 0, very good. So I will have x is 0. Y equals to 17 over 6 minus 1, 5. Wow, thank God. Can you see? So B will just be 0. Can? Now, because, wow, this is very tiring. Can you see, actually it's not difficult, it's tedious. Okay? Then not only must you know dy dx, also the kind of thing, you must still know your logarithm and everything. Everybody clear? Can or cannot? Okay, last part already. Last part already. Please persevere. Jing Yang, wake up. Please persevere. I'm persevering. Life goes on. Understand? Okay? Now. Can already? Okay, let's look at the last part. I'm very tired already. This is ridiculous. Okay. Hence, this one, if you go and use those shoelace method, I will kick you out the window. Okay? Alright? You can use that. Let's show around now. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay, let's take a look at part 3. Don't laugh. You laugh, I'll laugh at you, okay? Because you sure get wrong one. Confirm. Double chop. Hence, show that the area of triangle OAB is this unit square where A and B are integers to be found. Now, not very loud, sorry. Now, you always tell me I'm confused, must tone down a bit, so I must speak softly. Okay, lor, I speak softly, lor. Do you agree this guy is a right angle triangle? Don't shoelace, understand? Don't shoelace. Okay? Alright, now, let's take a look at. What is this length? I will look at this, right? The coordinates. 17 over 5 minus 6 over 5 ln 5, right? What is this height? This one, right? 17 over 6 minus ln 5, right? Can you see I just take half base times height, can already? Yes or no? Half base times height. Okay, look at the answer given in the textbook. Half base times height. They simplify until they get 1 over 16, 17 minus 6 ln 5 square unit square. Is that clear? You will simplify. But the question says A and B are to be found and they are integers. Integers means they can be positive or negative whole numbers. So can you tell me what is your A? 17 now, according to the expression, am I right? What is my B? B is what? 6. Everybody clear now? Everybody clear now? That's how you simplify. Are you all okay? I'm not going to show the simplification because you can do it in a longer time. Everybody okay? Can or cannot? Can, huh? Now, can you tell me what if you use shoelace? You're going to get into serious trouble, you understand? Because the coordinates are all very, very low, understand? Understand? So must be intelligent enough. Clear? Okay. So that is for your example 10. Have I made myself very clear over here? Okay. Now I want to say something before I start doing the people together with you, okay? I know some people done already, thank you very much. Alright? Now, if you look at the syllabus, okay, we have for differentiation the basic differentiation. Then we have the chain rule. Then the product rule. And the quotient rule, right? Then we have tangents and normals, increasing, decreasing function, rates of change, and connected rates of change. Then we have stationary points. Then we have maxima and minima. Am I right? Now, class, listen up. The other day I explained to you why 15.1, 15.2, and 15.3 got so many questions. Correct? This is because, all of you look up. For 15.1, trigo, I got to go through all this. 15.2 is EX, right? EX, I also have all this. Then 15.3 is ln X, right? For ln X, I also have all this. Can you see I cannot ignore them? I cannot just train you for this. Then you will ignore the rest. You understand? This is always what happens to students. Everybody clear? That's why I'm giving you the whole of the March holidays to do the homework. Everybody clear with what I'm saying? Okay, huh? Alright, good. So now you understand my difficulty, my 苦衷. What's 苦衷 in English? My hidden sadness or grievances. Am I right to say that? 苦衷, I don't know what is in the Bible. Okay, so are we okay now? Can? Okay, I'm not going to scold people, and I'm not going to praise people as well. I seldom praise people, I always scold people. Yeah, yesterday I just blasted one class and then they fly out of school. I told them how to find gradient. Let me tell you this first, okay? Because I'm very angry after this. Later I'm going to the class. After your lesson. I don't know they will fly out or not. Okay? I have no guarantee. If you suddenly see one person fly, right, the Miss Bishop is shouting in the class. Okay? Alright. I told them 100 times. Or maybe 1,000, I don't know. Okay? I never count. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very upset in this class because I think it won't open. I want to write. See, upset until I don't know how to open my marker. You don't find gradient of a line. You must choose two convenient points, right? Must be able to read the coordinates. Nice one, right? Okay. Then you draw like this, right? Because it's a class of a lower street. I don't use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus a1. Once they see this, they are convicted. So I use rise over run. That means it's actually the vertical length over the horizontal length. Then if you slant this way, it's positive. If you slant the other way, it's what? To my horriblest horror, right? The visualizer in the class never worked. So I sketch on the board. I still write the coordinate nice on the board. I say, what is this length? You just look at it. I tell you, the graph is not on my face. I told them 10 times, look at the graph on the book. They just look at me. Can you tell me my face got any gradient? I'm very angry, you know. Do you understand? Then until now, I told them 3 times, look at your book. First time. Steady, zen one. Okay. Second time, look at your zen still. Well, third time I type it down, only tahan already, okay? I said, look at your books. Then after that, they went, you know, the kind of thing. So you see, these people, you say I abuse students, right? They ask for the abuse one, I zen talk to you, you don't respond, then I shout, then you respond. That means what? You love abusing, right? That's my conclusion, Rubbish! So damn angry, you know? You know what I'm talking about? How can you talk nicely, don't listen. Must shout, then, oh yeah. I must look at the girl. Yeah. Wow, say, I tell you, I cannot make it, okay? I tell you something. Later you hear 1,000 shot, right? It's me, okay? I'll be downstairs, level 1. If you can hear from here, right? I'm very steady. Okay, the class also very steady. Can make me until like this. Then if you see one fly, right, projectile motion, you know those maximum point? They will end up here with divide dx 0. And when they are here, please give them a round of applause. Because very seldom people can fly so high. You understand? Huh? And it also shows that I've got power. The potential energy, whoa, you know, translate to kinetic energy, that kind of thing. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, teachers also got a hard life, come on. Understand? The class don't do well, they ask, why the class never do well? How I know? I teach for you. Why not? It's not anyhow teach, they never learn. Like, why your class is so bad? How I know? I pass all my exams. Alright? Why your class never do homework? Oh, wow, that's even worse. Why your class never do homework? I give already, they don't want to do what to do. Force them to do, that kind of thing. Cannot be, ma. It's your life, ma, not mine, ma. I'll be so old already. You can see the white hair. Then my mother just tell me, Ling, how come you so old? I said, how I know? It's just funny, right? When the years pass, of course I get older, maybe I get younger. Then by now we that kind of thing, but rubbish. I said, ma, I don't talk this kind of rubbish, can. I just cannot take it, alright? Okay. Then she can tell me, you see, this mother is very fun. She can tell me, hey, can you be like baby like that, very cute like that? Sorry lah. Old means old already lah. When will go back to baby, please lah. Don't talk nonsense lah. Later I shout at her until she projectile also. Nonsense lah, walao eh. Wait now, this kind of comments off. Then sometimes I go back home I don't want to talk because I shot whole day already ma. Divide dx whole day, you know, shot whole day, gradient. Then I don't want to talk. Why I talk to you, you never answer me? I said, Mom, you shot the whole day lah. Then come and see whether you still want to talk or not. What now? Let me rest first, can? Let me catch my breath, can? Want to die also must breathe first, right? Correct. You know when people die, they must breathe heavily first, right? Never give me a chance to breathe also, no? Should die! Walao! I tell you, buay tahan means buay tahan. Okay. Let me just tell you one thing, okay? If you really have a choice of class 4-3, listen to me. That's what I told my previous 4-3. I told you this is a repeat session of my last year, right? I told them, don't be a teacher, okay? If you really got choice, please don't be a teacher. Hard life, really, you know. Huh? Students don't do homework, my fault. Where got my fault? Teach them they don't know, also my fault. Oh, where got my fault? I teach correctly already, ma. Right? Huh? Then don't come to school, also call, also my fault. HBL late, also my fault. You know? Last year I got one boy, every HBL late one. You know, there was one circuit breaker. You know in Sec 1? Sec 2, right? I called till the father recognized me. I said, hello uncle. Oh, 你等一下, you wait, I go and call him up. Walao eh. I think my mother knows the boy's name, you know. Then when the TV announced, right, HBL, right, my mother should have died already, got to call this boy again. Then I told the boy was sitting right there. Last year, yes, at the same position as Valerie. I said, can you stop making me calling you? Then he went like that, you know. I said, until your papa know me. What nonsense is that? Walao eh. When they say HBL straight away, I concussion. I'm the call, I'm the alarm clock, you know that kind of thing. I'm literally the alarm clock because he never wake up. Wow, say, call until the father recognized me. That's very jialat. He's like, hello. I never say anything. I say hello. Oh, I'm going to wake him up. Wow, say, this is the best, This is the highest level. I salute this kind of people. Okay, okay. I'm not going to score because it's only left 5 minutes. All the schools also cannot score. How many never do the homework at all? You say you just relax at home. Chill, relax, and you give it ice. Okay, you only need one part. Like 1A. What? Sorry, I just laugh. You did 1A, but 1A I did for you, right, baby? Is this correct? I think so, because you look very familiar to me. Okay, how many never do at all? I'm not going to score, I say already. Next time I'm going to score, I need to reserve energy. How many never do it? Never, I'm not going to score. Hands up. Don't chop off your hand also, don't worry. I didn't bring your harang today. Okay. How many did the trigger a little bit? How many did the trigger but start? How many finish the whole trigger? Very good. Right? This is my instruction. Okay? See, I seldom so kind. Never give homework for holiday. This is supposed homework for this week one. I extend 1 week for you. So very kind, right? So you should call me kind. Usually people call me crotty or evil. Now I suddenly remember I can be called Tarzan because I'm going to shout later. So these are all my names. Call me anything you want. I don't mind. Okay? Exercise 15.1, 15.2, 15.3. I also give you 3 already, right? Yes or no? Yes. Do when? After O level, right? Yes. Do when? March holiday, right? The Monday come, I'm going to go through. Understand? Don't tell me this, or also don't know. Wow, then I need another 2 weeks to do the homework. You understand? No time, must rush syllabus. Understand English? Okay? Now, March holidays, I never believe in calling students back. And I never believe in setting 10-year series question, that kind of thing. You want to do, you do, don't do that. It's your future, Right? You must be self-directed. Not I instruct you. Everybody clear? Okay? But I must tell you, this March you can rest a bit. Once June comes, you must slowly gain momentum until your maximum point. You must peak at O levels. Wow, so smell. O levels. Then after that, after O level, you can slowly go down. Negative gradient. Okay? Don't decreasing function. Asymptote die at O level, then bolat puncing. Some people piang too hard at the beginning. After that, no strength. Have you seen ever people run 400 meters? So when they run, after that you see the person puncing so slow. No, you slowly piang. After that you run. You understand? Kill them, not they kill you. Understand? 4 3 I'm talking to you. Please. But then talk also the energy out. Okay? Are we done? Are we done? Yes, I'm done. 3 more minutes and I'm going to go and shout people already. Yes. Wait. I'm going to repeat, right? Okay, thank you very much for not letting me repeat. Okay, now this you can go and collect on that. Stop the video. Okay? So